Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminithi Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminithi Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Umajnanatimiradasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathan Vitham Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dena Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarviyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaham. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge and the topmost knowledge, Pavitram Uttamam. So Krishna is giving this knowledge so that we can purify ourselves and so that we can actually get out of this material bondage. Yesate abhihita sankhye buddhi yukta. So Krishna is saying buddhi yoga imam sunu. Yesate abhihita sankhye buddhi yoga imam sunu. That's what Krishna says. So until now I have explained to you that Sankhya, the theoretical knowledge. Now you understand, you hear from me about the practical knowledge, practical science. Like any subject when we go, especially the science subjects, they all will have also experiments, like practicals also they do it. So like that, in this Bhagavad Gita, everything can be practiced. In fact, not only can be, it should be practiced. We have to. So just having knowledge alone is not going to help. But we need to implement that knowledge. We need to practice that knowledge. So that means if we study and understand this Bhagavad Gita, we need to follow everything, follow Krishna's instructions. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us that we should always remember him. So that means we need to follow that. Always remember Krishna. Sarvesu kalesu mam anusmarat. All the time you remember. That's what Krishna is teaching. So how are we going to practice that? How are you going to remember Krishna all the time? He is asking Arjuna to remember him even while fighting. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Sarvesu kalesu mam anusmara yudhyacha. So you remember me and fight. So for us, 24/7 should be like that way only in our life. We should remember only Krishna and do that. That means we need to do what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. Simply, we need to follow each and every instruction Krishna is giving us. If we do that, that means we are remembering Krishna because we are following Krishna's instructions. So that's what Sarve Sukalish. It starts with our everything, our eating, we have to remember Krishna. So we already know, we studied very well, that eating should be in a regulated way. Lagvasi. Lagvasi. So that's what is very important. Vivikta Sevi. So we should be Lagvasi Vivikta Sevi. So that means we should avoid the general mass of people. We should try to, that means we should avoid all other this materialistic activities. That's what Vivikta Sevi means. We want to go to Goloka, we need to do that one only. Otherwise, if we are involved too much in this material well, not only too much, not even a fraction also, we should not be involved in any of these materialistic activities at all. So, because if we are involving, we have to make sure that is only for Krishna's service. Like Arjuna was fighting in the battle for everyone. It looked like he was fighting for himself, but Arjuna and Krishna, both of them know very well that Arjuna was fighting for Krishna only. Like that, for us also, every activity, we may be working. If we are working, if we have a family, we have to take care of the family. So, or if we are studying, so we need to put full effort and focus everything. So for outside, well, it looks like we are also doing like them, but inside, Krishna knows very well. Krishna knows very well for whom we are doing that. So to please whom we are doing that. So then Krishna will make us to use, definitely. When I studied my PhD and all, I was literally thinking I'm doing it only for Krishna, but now Krishna's mercy, that knowledge is very much useful in pleasing Krishna, in spreading Krishna's message, in understanding this well, everything, even materially speaking, Krishna gives us all the knowledge needed for us to understand, so that we will be able to understand the difference between soul and body. First of all, we need to understand that. We need to understand very well the difference between soul and body. And we are the soul, but we are stuck inside this body. We need to understand that fact. And we are struggling and suffering in this body. That we need to understand. So that knowledge is very, very important. So we need to understand. We have to follow by Krishna's causeless mercy. It is very much possible for us to understand and follow, because we have faith on Krishna. So that means every day when we eat, we have to definitely remember Krishna. So, and also we need to make sure we have to eat only for what is needed to gain energy, to serve Krishna. So that is the main thing. We should not let our senses control us. That's very important. So that means, that's what Krishna is saying, that lagvasi. Lagvasi means eat little. So eat what is needed. In general, there is no problem like people are eating less. That kind of problem is not there in general, unless someone is having a depression or anxiety or a lot of other issues, they cannot eat enough. So, but in general, people overeat. So that's what happens. In general, obesity only increases. So, and all issues, all problems to our body, there is because of our diet only, nothing else. Katva amila labana ati ushna tikshna ruksha vidahinaga aharaga rajasasya ishtaga dukkha sokamaya pradaga. So, if we are always controlled by the mode of rajoguna, the mode of passion, so that means we are going to eat only such kind of junk food. Only that amila, which is very sour, katva, amila, katva, sour. So such kind of bitter, katva, amila, sour, katva, amila, labana, too much salty. So ati ushna, very hot, such kind of food. So tikshna ruksha, so which is burnt and which is dry and which is very burning, all such kind of food. They are all not at all good for the body. They are going to lead us. They are going to put us in distress. Dukkha, sokamaya. Our life is going to be miserable. So that's what sokamaya. So dukkha sokamaya. So that's what is going to happen if we eat that kind of food. So that way, if we are remembering Krishna when we eat, so that means we should not be eating such kind of food. So If we are not doing that, so that means we are not remembering Krishna. Very simple, very easy to understand. So that way, first of all, prasadam should be offered to Krishna. Food should be offered to Krishna, and then we need to take it as prasadam. That's what is very important. So that way, we have to control what we are eating. And similarly, this practice, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that is also remembering Krishna. We are engaged in direct service to Krishna. So that practice is very, very important because this material world, otherwise our mind is not with us. If we don't do that practice every day, if we don't follow, so then our mind is not with us. And especially this studying this Bhagavad Gita, attending this Bhagavad Gita every day. So dedicating this time. So it's very important. We are dedicating this time to understand Bhagavad Gita. So that means we are connected with Krishna. We are serving Krishna. So that means we are remembering Krishna. So all such things are very, very important in our life. So that way, in the beginning, it needs some efforts. So, but when we start enjoying this, it will not look like a burden or assignment. So when this time comes, oh, I need to attend this Bhagavad Gita, not like that. We will be waiting for this time to listen to Krishna's instructions. So like that way only. And daily comes, every day comes, we are studying, we are understanding. And our intelligence is getting very sharp. So Krishna is giving us more intelligence. And not only that, now Krishna is creating a lot of opportunities for us to serve him. He is giving us a lot of ideas to serve him. Very innovative and unique approaches, what we are now getting it. So already what we are doing that is like that way only. Like we are a very, very, very unique set of devotees, able to connect every day, study this Bhagavad Gita every day. So this is very rare, definitely. So by Krishna's mercy only, we are all connected together. So Krishna is a binding force. So Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, who is in all of our hearts. So he is connecting us. So that way we are getting the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. And now we know the goal of our life. Even though our ultimate goal of our life is go to Goloka, but in the meantime, we need to identify all the devotees. So that is the way to go to Goloka. So we need to identify all the devotees and give them this precious, matchless gift. So that is this Bhagavad Gita. And many times in the past, we have discussed this also, that for doing this very important service, identifying the devotees and giving them this knowledge. So we don't have to really spend any money also. Financially also, we don't have to do anything. So in this material world, for all other things to achieve, you have to also spend a lot of money. And even when we try to put efforts to please Krishna, Krishna is giving us. Krishna is actually giving us everything free of cost, basically, because everything is owned by Krishna. So the very good examples, like in the past, even last year, we were thinking how to organize these programs. Even we booked a hotel also, hotel conference rooms for this purpose, we deciding to spend even more money. But now Krishna's mercy, causeless mercy, because Krishna knows that we are very, very serious in serving him. We are very sincere in serving him. So now Krishna is arranging everything. For example, in Delhi, so Krishna has arranged everything. So big place and prasadam and everything Krishna has arranged. So that's like that only in Bangalore also. In Bangalore also, we have got a big hall where close to 300 devotees can come and sit, and only they don't expect any charge any fees. Only whatever we give out of our interest, only they accept. So these kind of things are all, we are able to see how Krishna is actually serving us. How Krishna is, we just wanted to please Krishna. We just wanted to do such kind of service to Krishna, to identify devotees. So now we are able to see Krishna's mercy. Everything is arranged by Krishna. Everything is planned by Krishna. So that way, by Krishna's causeless mercy, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we just focus what we are doing, so what we are doing every day, so if we just make progress in these efforts, So then we will be able to see all such wonderful, wonderful activities, which are wonderful leelas actually. So which are happening. So that way, now we only have to put efforts to make this program a big success. That is the main thing. So we are going to identify a lot of devotees. New devotees will join us, and not only these 2 cities. In future, we are going to expand into all cities. But that way, in all these things, what we are putting, what we are investing our time. Time is Krishna himself. So that's what here is very important. So there is no need for us to spend any money. So that way, of course, some devotees may spend some money in this effort a little bit, but we know that it is all for Krishna. We know that everything belongs to Krishna. So Krishna is the source of everything. So that way, Krishna's causeless mercy, definitely we will be able to achieve our goal of identifying all the devotees. That's what is very important. And bringing them together and uniting them together in the service of Krishna. Because when we get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we get the knowledge of Brahma Samhita and also Srimad Bhagavatam, so we will understand very well that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna is the Adi Purusha. That's what is very important. So Krishna is everything. So that way there is no confusion. There is no confusion. So we will understand very well with the science of Bhagavad Gita, with this knowledge, that our Lord, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, He is the Purushottama, He is the Adi Purusha, He is the Visveswara, Viswarupa, everything Krishna, Mahavishnu, Narayana, Hari, Sivalinga, Linga, everything is Krishna. That's what we will understand. Linga Rupi, Maheshwara, everyone is Krishna. So that way, we just have to follow Krishna's instructions in this Bhagavad Gita. So what we are doing right now, every day studying this Bhagavad Gita, understanding. We are understanding. In fact, Arjuna is asking excellent questions, very, very important questions. So that way, our path is very clear. Our future is very clear. Not only in this life, what's going to happen to us in our next life, that is also very clear. That also we understand. Krishna's mercy, that also we understand very, very clear. So that way, there is no room for any confusion or doubt. So when we know exactly what we are doing, when we know that we are doing it for Krishna, so definitely we will do it nicely, and we will do it for Krishna, everything in a very, very nice way. By Krishna's mercy, that's what is happening with us. So that's why we are understanding the entire 6th chapter. We understood until now how to control our mind. And Krishna already instructed us very clearly that one should control their mind and elevate oneself with the help of mind. One should not degrade himself. So that's what Krishna is teaching us very clearly. So uddaret atman atmanam natmanam avassadya. So one should uddaret, one should elevate oneself. Uddaret atman atmanam natmanam avassadya. One should not degrade himself. So atmaivagi atmano bandhur atmaiva ripur atmano. So this atmaivagi atmano bandhur. So for the atma, for the soul, mind is the bandhu, friend as well as enemy. So we need to control it, and we need to control it means we need to focus our mind on Krishna. So that we are doing. For example, when we started today, all the time we were talking only about Krishna. We are focusing only on Krishna. So that means our mind is completely connected with Krishna at this point of time. When we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra also, that's what happening. So we are actually focusing our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Over a period of time, we are able to see the progress. We are able to see that our mind is not wavering that much. And at some point of time in the future, our mind is not going to waver at all. When we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, when we do this practice, our mind is going to simply focus only on Krishna only. So that kind of, by Krishna's mercy, that kind of progress we are able to observe. So now we understood Arjuna's question, which is very important for us also to get the answer. Arjuna is asking, what is the fate of an unsuccessful yogi? So if we are attempting, we are doing this, consider for all of us, for example, all of us. So in this life itself, we don't know we can go to Goloka. Krishna's mercy, if we put all sincere efforts, it is possible even in this life itself. But what will happen if we can't go to Goloka? Where will we go? So that is a very important question. Where are we going to go? If we can't go to Goloka, are we going to again go through this cycle of repeated birth, old age, disease, and death? So that's a very important question. So what is the fate of an unsuccessful yogi? So that's what we are now trying to get the answer. So in the sloka number 39, so Arjuna is asking Krishna that Etan me samshayam Krishna chetum margasya sheshataga tvadanyaga samshayasya chetanahi upapadyate. That is my doubt, Krishna. Etan me samshayam Krishna. So that is my doubt, Krishna. So I want to completely get the answer for my doubt. So I want you to, so Chetum argasi aseshataka, I want to clear my doubt fully. So other than you, no one else can clear my doubt. So tvadanyaga samsayasya chetan nahi upapatyade. So you are the only person who can clear my doubt. So that's what Arjuna is telling. Krishna is true very much. So only Krishna, even in the 10th chapter, Arjuna told Krishna that you only know about yourself. Swayam eva atmanatmanam vetatvam purushottamam. Oh Purushottama, you only know about yourself. Swayam eva, so Swayam eva atmanam. So you only know about vetatvam purushottamam. Bhuta bhavana bhutesa deva deva jagatpati. Swayam eva atmanatmanam vetatvam. So that way, Krishna only knows about himself. And Krishna only clear this kind of doubts, can answer this kind of questions. So now we are directly listening from Krishna. Yogam Yogeshwarat Krishna. Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So by the Supreme Personality of God, Shri Krishna, who directly gave this knowledge to Arjuna. So there is Vyasa Prasada Shutavan Etat Guhyam Aham Param. Yogam Yogeshwarat Krishna. Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So by the mercy of Vyasa, Sanjaya got this knowledge. By the mercy of Vyasa, we are getting this knowledge. By the mercy of Guru, we are getting this knowledge. So, Yetanme Samsayam Krishna. So now we are going to find out the answer for this question, this doubts, which Arjuna is asking. So, this is my doubt, O Krishna. And I ask you to dispel it completely, but for you, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt. So only Krishna can answer this doubt, destroy this doubt. So then yesterday we studied in the 40th sloka, Krishna started answering. So in fact, for the next 7, 8 slokas, including this sloka, Krishna is giving the complete answer for Arjuna's doubt, to clear Arjuna's doubt. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Patanai Vehena Mutra Vinashastasya Vidyate Nahi Kalyana Krit Kaschit Durgatim Tata Gacchati. So, O Partha, so for such a person who is involved in this Kalyana Krit Kaschit, so in this auspicious activities, who is a devotee, who is trying to control his mind, who is serving Krishna. So all of us, basically. So for such devotees, so they will not meet with destruction in this life or in the next life. Iha, Amutra. Iha means in this life, Amutra means in the next life. So we are, it is guaranteed. It is guaranteed that we are going to elevate ourselves. That is the main thing. It is guaranteed that we are not going to degrade ourselves. So that is very clear. So that's what it means. Partha naiveha namutra vinasas tasya vidyate nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim tata gachati. He is not going to achieve any degradation. So there is durgatim. So he is not going to achieve. So that's what na gachati. So the Supreme Personality of God said, Son of Pritha, a transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activities does not meet with destruction either in this world or in the spiritual world. So one who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil. So now in the next question, next sloka, Krishna is answering even more clearly that Prapya punya kritam lokan ushitva shashvati samah shuchinam shimatam ge yoga prashno abhijayate. So prapya punya kritam lokan, by achieving, so they will achieve the planets where only the pious people dwell, only the pious. So we don't have to struggle with the demons. So that's what is very important. So if an unsuccessful yogi, so we'll go to the planet where only pious people, so that's what Punya Kritam Lokan. So there he enjoys as if it is permanent. Ushitva Saswati Samar. It's not permanent, but that enjoyment is as if it is permanent. So it's a similar to Goloka only. So enjoys them. But only thing is that is not permanent. So it's only Saswati Samara. Only it's equal to like permanent enjoyment, but it is not the same. So after doing that, after getting that enjoyment for a very long period of time, so that's what Saswati Samaha, then he comes back to this material world, this earth and the earthly planets. Suchinam, Shimatam, Gehe, Yoga Brashto, Abhijayati. So we will take birth in the Suchinam, so in the pious, and Shimatam, in the wealthy, in the pious and prosperous. So in the pious and prosperous house, so Gehe. So he will take birth in the pious and prosperous family, and then he will start his yoga practice again. So that means if we are not successful in this life, that's not an end to it. So we are going to continue. So that is very much guaranteed. So that's what Krishna is teaching. Even in the next coming slokas, Krishna is teaching even more clearly about all these things. The unsuccessful yogi, after many, many years of enjoyment on the planets of the pious living entities, is born into a family of righteous people or into a family of rich aristocracy, so that we don't have to struggle for money, so that we can continue our sadhana. That's what is very important. We don't have to really struggle for our daily bread. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 41 in the 6th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimiradasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunmiritamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. So we'll chant 2 rounds of Hare Krishna Mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. So let us focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. If any devotees have any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Whereas I can unmute you. One by one. Hare Krishna. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, R.K. Goyal Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Guruji, it's very nice to be associated with you daily. I have been missing you for 2-3 days. So today I feel very nice.
Yes,
I have just, although there is no doubt, but still just to get it reaffirmed, I just want to ask one question. Basically, this Brahma is all pervading. That's true, Guruji. And
yes.
This Param Brahma is beyond this Brahma. He is not, Brahma is not Param Brahma. Param Brahma is different from Brahma. Is that correct, Guruji?
Not really, Prabhu. Sometimes Brahman refers to the Supreme Param Brahman also. It depends upon what sloka in which whom it refers to. So Brahma, Param Brahma, we are also Brahman when we elevate ourselves to Brahman platform. Until then we are Jiva. So we are only Jivatma. So Jiva Bhuta. So once we already know that from Bhagavad Gita very well. Once we are freed from the 3 modes of material nature, so then we are Brahma Bhuta. So but Krishna is Brahma, Param Brahma. So Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, like that. And he is also referred to simply as Brahman. Brahman Nadaya Karmani Sangam Tekva Karotyega. So there are also Brahman Nadaya, Brahmatpanam, Brahma Havigi, Brahma Agno, Brahmana Kutam, Brahma Hivatena, Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. So there each and every, that Brahma refers to Krishna only. So that way, it all depends upon which sloka, where it refers to. Sometimes it refers to Vedas and in one sloka, but mostly it refers to Krishna and ourself also. Yes,
That is for that is in fact that is the context is important to understand Brahma and Param Brahma basically, but
Yeah.
otherwise Krishna is Param Brahma. It is beyond
Yes.
Brahma.
Yes.
That's correct, Guruji.
That
And
is
then
correct. He is the Param Brahma.
we are Jiva. We
Yeah.
are having contamination, whereas Brahma is absolutely pure.
Yes.
Of course, Param Brahma is absolutely always pure. And we are trying to get rid of this contamination to become the Brahma Bhuta.
That is correct.
So basically, we are Brahma with something added to this Brahma, some contamination added to it. So
That
otherwise,
is
we are
correct.
also
Because of
Brahma.
ahankara, nothing else. That contamination is
Yes.
ahankara.
Yes, ahankara. And the role of mana is a separate entity, or it is a part of Brahma?
It is a part of the separated nature, Binna Prakriti, but it's a subtle nature, but it comes with us, it is connected with the soul only. So it goes life after life, we are, mana is coming. So, for example, that's what today we are studying. So whatever the mind control we achieve in this life, it's going to come with us in the next life. So the same mind only. So it's not that we are going to get another mind, a different mind, not like that. So that mind is a part of the soul. So we will get another, in the next life, we will, whatever progress we make, it is there with our mind. So with our intelligence, whatever intelligence we have right now, we gain in this life, that intelligence is going to be with us in the next life. So that ahankara, whatever ahankara also we have it, that is also going to be with us in the next life. So this manobuddhir ahankara, they are the subtle body. So that is connected with the soul. So we need to now purify this mind. So purify, gain intelligence. So everything we should actually use them. So they are the tools to get the liberation from this bondage to this material world. So we need to use them. Otherwise, if we lose them, if we lose intelligence, so that means if we don't have intelligence, then we are going to struggle and suffer. So if we don't gain control over our mind, then our mind will be our enemy. So that way, this mind and intelligence should be used fully for the elevation of the soul, not to degrade ourselves.
Guruji, my question is, when we are trying to become from Jeev Bhuta to Brahma Bhuta, when we have become, say, almost become Brahma Bhuta, so what is the state of mind? Will it still remain with us?
Mind is still with us. Mind is completely peaceful. Mind is not agitated at all. So the status of mind is that yatha dipo nivatastu nengate sopama smrta. Like a lamp in a windless place does not waver. Similarly, the mind is not going to waver at all. It's not going to be. So that status of our mind and intelligence is sthita prajna, steady intelligence. So samadhi. So mind will be completely focused only on Krishna. So that will be the status when we elevate ourselves to Brahma Bhuta platform. Yes.
Okay. So Guruji, we are very sure that Brahma is different and Param Brahma is different. And that way, Jiva Bhuta and Brahma Bhuta, they are also different state depending upon the status of mind. But when we have become almost Brahma Bhuta, so are we going to become a Brahma? When we say I am Brahmasmi, so that means we don't have any attachment towards this material world.
Nothing. Nothing.
At that stage,
Vihaya kamanya sarvan. We will give up all desires. Vihaya kamanya sarvan pumams charati nispragaga nirmamo nirahankaraga. So without claiming any proprietorship, nirmamo and nirahankara, not having a false ego. So all these things and freed from all attachments. So that status is that Esa Brahmi Sthiti. So that is the Brahmi Sthiti. That is the Brahman, there is a situation, Brahman situation. Yes.
Okay. So that means mind will still be with us, but it will not be attracted towards the materialistic subjects.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. It's completely purified.
Okay. But
completely connected with Krishna. Completely connected.
But
mind is the tool which connects us and Krishna. That's it, bro.
Yes, but because mind by nature it is very chanchal, so it may again have developed the tendency towards materialistic.
No. That's why we are doing this practice. That's why Krishna is saying that stitva shyam antakalepi. So once we achieve that situation, so until the time of death, if we are able to continue that, then Brahma Nirvanam Richati. So then we are going to go to Goloka. So that's the thing. So that will, once we train our mind is not going to agitate once we train our mind. That's what is needed. That practices, that's what is very important. Now it is not trained, it is not practiced. That's why it's going here and there.
Okay, so that means Guruji, even if we become Brahma Bhuta, the mana is still with us, and we have to still attach it with Krishna, so that we leave the platform of Brahma Bhuta also, and we reach the platform of Brahma Nirvanam.
No, we will not leave the platform of Brahma Bhuta. We will, we may say that as long as we are in this material world, if you call that as Brahma Bhuta, so then we will go to Brahma Nirvana, means we will go to Goloka. So at that point of time, we will leave this earth, this material world, and we will be a complete Brahman there and enjoying. Yes, ma'am.
So that means, Guruji, Brahma Nirvanam is the position which is better than, which is elevated platform as compared to the Brahma Bhuta platform.
No, both are same only, Prabhu, as far as the experience the soul can have. So both are same. So we are completely, so Krishna is saying that Ihaiva Taigi Jitaga Sargav Esam Samye Sitam Managa Nirdosamgi Samam Brahma. That's it. So if we are able to, in this life itself, if we are able to conquer birth, so Ihaiva Taigi Jitaga Sargav. Jitaga Sargav means conquer another birth. While living here itself, we can conquer them. So that means we are not going to get another birth. That can be already decided. So that's why that can happen only by fully controlling our mind. Esam Sami Sitam. At that point of time, we will be already like a Brahman only. Nirdosangi Samam Brahman, Tasmat Brahmani Te Sitaga. So they are situated in the Brahman status. So that and Brahman Nirvana, they are not different. But the Brahman Nirvana means we are leaving this world and going to Goloka. That's what Brahma Nirvana. But we will already experience what the life we are going to have in Goloka. In this world itself, we will be experiencing. Yes,
okay, Guruji, that's very nice and very nicely explained by you. So thank you very much, Guruji. So nice
thank
of you.
Prabhu. Thank you for asking such a very important question.
Guruji. It's wonderful to be in your guidance, under your guidance. Very nice, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Dandavad pranams, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, I see a devotee, Petro. Are you able to unmute? KGK Petro. Hare Krishna. SK Garg Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare.
Ram Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So much thank you, Guruji. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ आपके ये वचन सुनकर. हरे कृष्णा, हरे राम.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna. Kamlesh Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So very
Hare
soon
Krishna.
you are going to leave. When you are leaving?
Next Wednesday I'm leaving, Mataji, on 8th of
Next
February.
Wednesday. You have a couple days.
Yes.
So how
Yeah,
long?
we will
for
not
how
have
long
our program on Wednesday night here. Yes, Mataji. That's correct.
you will have program Wednesday night?
No, Wednesday night there won't be. There is Wednesday night in US and Thursday morning in India. There is no Bhagavad Gita class. Yes, at that time I'll be traveling.
Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, enjoy, have fun, be safe. When you are
Mataji.
coming back?
I will be back on 27th, Mataji. 27th evening.
27th. It's
27th
like,
February.
yeah.
Little more
That's
than 2
nice.
weeks. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, be safe. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, and send pictures on that one.
Yes,
Whatever
Mataji.
you
We will definitely. Yes,
Okay.
Mataji. We'll be meeting the
Thank you, and
devotees.
say hello from me if you see Sumati Mataji, Shashi Mataji, other Shashi
Yes,
Gopade.
yes, yes.
If you meet them,
Yes, I will be definitely meeting them.
I miss all of them.
Yes, my next visit you can plan. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Thank
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Ipsa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for this class, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you for
Hare
this
Krishna.
class, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. I'm
Hare
sorry I
Krishna.
could not attend the class this morning, but I
Yes,
thought I'll
ma'am.
join you all after that. I have no questions, or I could not attend the class. And I spoke to Lisa Mataji yesterday. So
Yes.
whatever they are kind of arranging, we are with it. We are also. See you soon, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Really wonderful learning today also.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
You have rightly said, what is desired. Right? Krishna's service, really, in continuation of the Gita Gyan, you are disciplining us always to remember Krishna and do service for Krishna. Really, really wonderful. We are blessed with your daily dose of Gita Gyan. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna,
for the
Hare
class.
Thank you.
And I don't have any questions. I wish you a safe journey in a few days and a good trip. So, Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you very
Hare
much.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
By the class of Krishna, we are enjoying the Gita classes, the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, the celestial song, Raja Jnana, Raja Guhya. We are very nicely understanding Bhagavad Gita from you. And
Yes,
we have to understand the difference between soul and body. And then we have to control our food also. And
Yes.
always we follow Krishna, Vishwara, Yogishwara, Linga Rupa, Purushottama. Throughout
Yes.
our life, we have to follow him as far as
That is correct.
by
Yes,
chanting
Prabhu.
Mahamantra.
By
Very
chanting.
nice to hear from you.
Yes, Prabhu.
Today,
Krishna
I
is-
have a last sloka. An unsuccessful yogi will go to a planet where pious people are there, and
Yes.
then he will go to take birth in another birth in a righteous place. That sloka I want to again clarify. Will you please give me again?
So we will go to Goloka kind of thing, but not exactly fully. See, Goloka is the place when you go there, we will not come back at all. That we know from Bhagavad Gita, correct? Yadgatva na nivattante taddama paramam. So what we understand that there are other lokas, there death is there, but there is fully only devotees are there. Only now no demons. Only those who have done pious activities, means only those are devotees only are there. So there you will experience the life in Goloka, but it is not the same as in Goloka because it's not permanent. That is the only difference. Because you're already like putting efforts and all those things. Krishna doesn't want us to come back to this material world immediately and struggle and suffer. We know that this material world is a dukkhalayam. And Krishna knows that we are not fully successful. So Krishna is giving an interim relief, correct? So basically, sometimes if they are not able to take a final action, so they will give some interim relief, correct? So like that, here Krishna is giving us some kind of interim relief where in between we will enjoy as if in Goloka. And the only thing is, it is not permanent. We will again die and come back here. and then we will continue. So that's what Krishna is doing, Prabhu. You understand that, Prabhu?
No, there is an intermediate loka before going to Goloka, where this yogis who are practicing yoga and may be unsuccessful, they may be placed in that loka where pious people are there. And later on, there may be a chance to go to Goloka. That is what I understand.
That's what in the coming slokas we are going to study. Krishna in the next slokas, what we are going to study, that we will be again making progress, putting effort. So once we achieve 100% success, we will go to Golok.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
It was lovely chanting with you, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. I would just like to know, the days when you are traveling, will we have classes?
I want to have classes every day for sure, but I'm going to travel almost every day in India also. I'm not going to be in the same place. So many programs. In fact, I have more programs than what I can do. But if I'm traveling during that time, then only those days we may be doing it a little late. But I want to continue this, not stop. Yes, Mother. So if I'm able to be not traveling at that point of time, we will have it. Yes, Mother. At least we will have our lectures. Yes, Mother.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vrinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. Very nice, encouraging. So, Guruji, all our classes, we have been learning that our mind is the main culprit. And Krishna is the main hero of the Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Guruji. So, we have to really take charge of this mind and focus it on Krishna.
Yes, Mother.
So, that's a very important point, because our mind is so fickle and it falls into the unimaginable places. Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Mother. That is correct.
So
we will do it, Mother. Krishna's blessing.
So, and as where we had discussed earlier, or I have read that we are the marginal energy of Krishna. So we either fall down or we go higher.
Yes, Mother.
This material energy or the spiritual energy.
Yes, Mother. So we will, that's correct. We will either degrade ourselves or elevate ourselves from the current position.
Yes. So our purpose
all depends upon.
Yes, our purpose has to be very, very clear in our own mind.
That is correct. Yes. Yes, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. So I realize that there's so much deep meaning in every verse, and we really have to study with the depth of understanding. Yes, Guruji.
That is correct, Mother. Krishna will make sure we will get that. No doubt.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna. By Krishna's causeless mercy and kindness.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. It all boils down to always keep thinking about Krishna.
Krishna, that's it, connected with Krishna. Yes.
Yeah, Guruji. So I was thinking like all the Brindavan people, they always used to think about Krishna, whatever what he does.
Yes, all the time. That's correct. That's what we should be doing.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have this.
We are living in virtual Vrindavan now. Yes,
Guruji. So we need to keep that constant thinking. That's all we need to do, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kadiraman Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
All class are understanding, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji.
I may be visiting Salem, Prabhu. I'm not sure, but I will inform you if I'm
welcome, Guruji. Welcome. Surely plan it, Guruji.
Yes, there Government College of Engineering, Salem. So
yes,
my
Guruji.
program is getting organized there. If that happens,
near about
it's going to be very challenging for me. What, Prabhu?
Near about ISKCON temple, Guruji.
Oh, it's closer to ISKCON, Prabhu, that
yes,
college?
yes,
Okay.
Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
Okay.
Surely come.
Yeah, I know the principal of that college. So already he said he was going to arrange, but I need to find a date for myself to come there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yes, we'll see. Krishna's mercy.
Welcome, Guruji. Welcome.
I will let you know. Prabhu.
Thank you,
If
Guruji.
that happens. Yeah, in a day or two, I'll be able to finalize my schedule. I will tell you. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Aruna Prakash Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Your Chennai program confirmed, Prabhuji? When?
Yeah, Chennai, I have still not finalized which date we are going to meet, Mataji. Maybe that also I will confirm, Mataji. I will let you know. Most probably, looks like on Sundays I'm not going to be in Chennai. I thought of meeting the devotees in ISKCON Chennai on Sunday. So looks like on Sundays, in 3 Sundays I'm there, but I'm not going to be in Chennai. So maybe some other day we will meet, Mataji. We'll meet if it is in ISKCON temple or some other place where central part where all the devotees can easily come. Something like that we'll plan. Yes, okay. We will plan. Yes, Mataji.
Class is very nice, Prabhuji. I am trying to understand your teachings and very nice. I am knowing very new things about your from your classes. And
yes.
Trying to chant as my best.
Yes. We are getting the complete knowledge, full everything what we need to get. Krishna is giving us. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for the class. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Rama.
Hare Rama. Hare Hare.
Pranam, Prabhuji.
Pranam, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Subbalakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram. Ram.
Today's class very nice, Prabhuji. Pranam.
Yes, Pranam. Yes, Mataji. Yes, Krishna's mercy.
We are understanding whatever Krishna says. We are living in practical life now. So we want to go to Krishna's place. Whatever we are doing meditation and dhyana and slokas are studying. So we're going to Krishna's place, I think.
Yes.
But we want to understand some clearly. No. That's why I'm trying to that.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. We will understand by Krishna's mercy, Mataji.
But your speech is very nice. We'll try to understand.
Yes, if we listen to this again and again, then over a period of time, we will get the full knowledge, Mataji. It will take some time, but we will get the complete knowledge, no doubt.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you,
Hare Ram, Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram. Ram.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji. It's an excellent class, really motivating and learning
Yes,
new
sir.
things.
Yes,
So
yes.
thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Krishna is
And
engaging us. Yes,
yes,
sir.
Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Yesterday, when you rang up, I didn't notice the missed call. I came to know only around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, no problem, Prabhu. We will do it today. We will finalize that, Prabhu. It's almost final only. We will we'll do it today. After this, I will talk to Sumati Mataji quickly, and then we will get it. We all maybe we three can get together and finalize this.
Yes, Guruji. I think we may have to do it immediately. Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah, then
Hare
Hare
yes,
Krishna.
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
KG
Petro.
Patro Guruji. KG Patro Guruji is from our place only. I just introduced to him. I think he's not
Okay.
unmuting the yes, Guruji. He's from Dwarka only, very near to my place only.
Oh,
And
very nice.
he is ISKCON devotee only. And yesterday also I spoke to him. I think he has attended the class today, I think. Yes,
Very
Guruji.
nice. He's there. He's there, not able to unmute. Yes, Prabhu.
He may not be able to unmute or something.
Yes.
Yes,
It's very good. He's just
Sorry.
now unmuted.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Hare
Sorry.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Actually, we have been listening. Only that it was muted all along. Just we had something and just got diverted.
Okay.
Otherwise we were listening all through.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Very nice you are able to join, and hope I am looking forward to meeting you in Delhi when I come. Yes, yes. Prabhu.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mohan, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you again for another wonderful class, Guruji, and for keeping us always in Krishna consciousness. I was just hoping that till the day we die, we all keep listening every day.
That's
so
what our
that,
goal is, Mataji.
yes,
That's what our goal is.
so that we will not have to come back at all and not have any interim reliefs anywhere. So that because you're saying that even if we go into an interim planet, we have to come back to Earth, right?
That is correct.
So,
that is correct.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's
We
no way
want to go fully to Goloka, straight to Goloka. Yes.
So there's no way that even from any interim place we can get a ticket to Goloka, right? There is no way you can purify yourself better to go there. So let us do our best to, go as quickly as possible.
As soon as possible to Goloka. That is correct. Yes, that is very much true. It will all happen, Mataji. Krishna's causeless mercy. It is what we are doing is really unimaginable. What we are right now progressing, we got the opportunity, so it is going to happen, Mataji. We are going to, yes.
Yes, Guruji. Looking forward to your visit, Guruji, and also to our call soon after the class.
Yes, Mataji. I wanted to have. So it's not very slight changes only I want to suggest, but maybe with Mohan and Prabhu also we can help finalizing the Delhi flyer also today. Immediately after this, we'll talk this morning.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
Hare
Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. You are unmuted, but I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat.
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Pranam, Prabhu. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. I think you got muted again, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. I hope you are hearing me.
Yes, Mataji.
One question I want to ask today means Shankaracharya Guruji, he told that Aham Brahmasmi means in which way he might have told that?
Yeah, Aham Brahmasmi means we are also Brahma, but that doesn't mean that we are the Supreme Brahma. We are not Param Brahma. So people sometimes misinterpret. They misinterpret and say that I am and Krishna both are same. So we are of Krishna's Amsa, even though Krishna himself says that Mamaiva Amsa. So we are Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi, but we are not Param Brahma. That we need to know. We are Purusha, but we are not Purushottama. That we need to know. So that's what we need to understand.
Always be there in the lifetime, no Guruji. Only means we are always means down means we can't become Parabrahma means we can become Leena in him, but we can't attain that stage.
We cannot ourselves become Krishna.
Correct.
Even though Krishna says that Madbhava Magataga, we will attain Krishna's nature. But we never can become Paramatma. That we need to understand it. So we are not going to go and be seated in everyone's heart. That is not going to be possible.
True.
So only Krishna is Paramatma. Only Krishna is the super soul. So that part, if we understand very clearly, then there is no confusion. But people sometimes say that I am myself and Krishna both are same. So like that, that is not the right thing. You understand that, Madan?
Yes, Guruji. Thank you.
We are Brahma. We are Aham Brahmasmi is correct only. But we are not Krishna. We cannot say that Aham Krishnasmi. Then there is a mistake. That is not the right thing. But people use this thing, Aham Brahmasmi, so Aham Krishnasmi. So that is not correct.
Correct. No, I got it, Guruji. Thank you.
Is that clear, Mataji?
Yes, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Sadhar Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Wonderful class. Sambandandri.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Still, my voice is a very wonderful class and very lucky to have this transcendental knowledge. I really, every moment, you shouldn't miss the way you explains us. Is very near to close to Lord Krishna. So really, mind getting distracted to other worlds. So this is the only means first to control the mind. That is very important. So only Gita is the only solution. And there is no other means. We are fortunate. Lord Krishna is very kind to us. Guruji, you are also very kind to us. What would be the situation? I am always feeling we are in a trouble. We could not have a right kind of life. Very unnecessary what people are leading. We are more lucky. We are fortunate, and that we are in the class. And you make others also to be associated with this class. And really, people may not follow or may follow. We should try our best to follow the Gita book and to read Gita, as teachers are very important role. They have to make the students engaged in this class. And that is a very important by which we can have a build right kind of society. Because as I told, I am an healthy atmosphere. Still, I try my best to connect with some people around me. I will try my best. So because of your blessings, I will try my best. Nothing is impossible. So Lord Krishna is with us. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Sato Naman, Naman, Naman.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Pranam. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.